Ken Smith, 617 here on your Monday morning. Our Mike Doria was like in an extra good mood this morning, and now I think we know why.
Yeah, he had a lot of sugar and cake.
And he's having more.
He's having more. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and send it out to our wonderful Mike Doria, who's surrounded by cake. Lucky guy. I'm a little jealous about this assignment.
I would love more than anything else to take this cake and just smash it into Dave Hall's face. The problem is they have yet to judge these cakes, so we cannot ruin them. But when they do, Dave Hall, rest assured, buddy, rest assured. All right, so here's the scenario for this cake. You ready? They get like lunatics over here at this baking expo. So the scenario was for people that make these cakes, it was an NPR reporter and a historian. They met, they got married, they like to collect clocks, they like the colors of salmon and coral, and they were both wearing Converse when they met. So you got to take like the scenario and incorporate it into the cake. And then for the baby cake, it's twins. It was a twin theme. So they had teams that basically spent all day yesterday coming up with these various cakes. And today, one person is going to be crowned the winner, well, one team rather. Kate White with Honeymoon Bakery out of Georgia came up with this. Talk about sort of this competition. It's a little nerve-wracking when you get all of those things in that scenario and you got to figure out, what am I supposed to do?
Yes, it definitely can be. My teammate, Melissa Krager, and I came up with this together, and we tried to incorporate the colors. We've got the aqua and the coral. They were going to be using succulents throughout their, their reception. The antique clock nod right here at the top. And we really just tried to go for something elegant and make sure that we had a really nice finished product.
All right, so take me through the rules a little bit. So you've made this cake before, because you had to practice a little bit before you got here. Yes. But when you come here, what can and what can't you do?
We actually have to make each piece on site during the competition. So you're not allowed to bring in any pre-made pieces. We can make a mold for the clock, but we had to make the clock during the 8 hours of competition.
And you look at some of the other cakes that are up here, and they're all really cool. So, I mean, everybody's so very different. How do the judges, what are they looking at and saying, all right, this one deserves to be the winner? If you only knew, right?
If I only knew. In my opinion, I've heard before that a finished product is very important to the judges, that you want your work to look complete. And so if you don't get to do all of the techniques that you hoped that you could do, as long as you can complete that piece and you look like you have a finished cake and your techniques are, well done, to me, that's what I'm looking for my work.
And yours is, as we said, less is more, which ironically is the same thing our viewers look for in our morning mail anchor. Less is more.
Well, we do prefer the elegant look at our bakery. We make everything from scratch, and we have brides that travel over 2 hours sometimes to come and meet with us and get a cake from us.
All right. Well, good luck. Dave and Maria, back to you guys. Dave, do you like that? Less is more. Less.
Yeah, she also said elegant.
And now for the award ceremony.
She said elegant, Mike.
Okay, so...
which has never been used to describe me, ever.
You are elegant, my friend. Hey, Mike, I know earlier you mentioned these cakes. Some of them go for, what, $2,000? We've pulled about $5 because it's Les's birthday.
Yeah.
So what can we get for $5?
Yeah.
Well, do you see this flower on top of the cake? If you could throw in another $5, it'll probably be that. That's what I can get it for him. Sorry, Les.
That's all we can afford, so we'll take it. All right, Mike Doria live for us. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. Great job out there. Go eat some cake.